Hello, welcome to Christ Center Gamers' latest unboxing of in our very first OWC or Other World Computing products. This is the OWC USB-C travel dock. So, like many these days, we have computers all over the house. We have laptops and desktop computers all over the place. We have game consoles that take USB-C. Everything takes USB-C now. And I also happen to have little computers like this one because I'm a nut that also happens to have USB-C ports and Thunderbolt ports in the back. So all kinds of stuff to test with. I have a work computer that's a Mac that also takes stuff like this. So yeah, these things are just really useful all around. And you know, there's the simple kind, something like this, which I'll just show you real quick. Something like this is not very expensive and very simple and basic, but it doesn't really do much either. I mean, it works, it's helpful, but this guy looks to be quite a bit nicer. So let's see what this is all about. It says right here, the best, let's hope it's correct, the best mini-sized dock now with Gigabit Ethernet. Cool. Gigabit Ethernet's great. Now we got to make it with 2.5. Right, so I got some 2.5 stuff in the house. So you can see on this side, we've got USB powered, powers your devices, which is awesome. Works with computers, tablets, and phones. Faster, more reliable internet access with the Ethernet. Expands your device connectivity. And on this side, it's got 5 gigabit per second USB 3.2 Gen 1 or a port for Type-C. The big deal for me is an SD 4.0 card reader. So it actually should work with this right here, with this fancy connector. So it's being the 4.0, we should support that. Also to HDMI 2.0. So a lot of these only have 1.4. So 2.0 is great. The other thing that's notable is the USB-C pass-through port power of up to 100 watts. That's awesome. Let me see if I can get that to focus. A lot of devices don't support 100 watts, so that's great. That means it should work with almost anything. I'll give you a good view of the back of the box, and then we'll go ahead and open this guy up. Okay. All right. Ethernet, so it should include Ethernet port, card reader, USB 3 ports, USB-C port, HDMI port, and it should be a hockey puck size. All right, let's get this thing open. Let's see what we got. Oh, actually, there is no tape in here, but there was. I didn't need a sharp object after all. I could have been safe and not so sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this out right here. It's probably upside down. It is upside down. Okay. All right, so here we go. We've got some paperwork in here. There we go. All right, so the box is now empty. We've got this little included in the box thing. And a little bit of how to unbox, apparently, and oh, it's got a built-in cable management. That's kind of cool. All right, so here it is with a nice OWC logo on the top. Let's see if there's anything else in the box before we get right to this. Just the box itself. Is there anything inside? Doesn't sound like it. I'm going to find out. It is empty. It is empty. So. All right, so all we got is this. This is actually a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. You see the back. So let's go ahead and open this packaging. Okay, so this is cool. A lot of them have separate cables or cables that just hang off the end. But this one has an embedded built-in storage place for the cable. And it comes right out. Let's see if I can figure out how to pull this guy out. I guess you just pull this cord right here, and there it is. Pretty cool. It's got a little channel for it on the side. You can see there, so you can just stick it right out right here. And then we've got the power. So this one can power a laptop. Okay, this port right here. And then the HDMI 2.0. And then it says right on it, a USB 3.25 gigabit per second, or gigabit per second port right here. All right. Gigabit Ethernet, which is very useful, especially in my house where I'm running lots of it. another USB 3.25 gigabit port, and then the SD 4.0 card reader, which is great because a lot of them, well, it's a fairly new standard as far as I understand. So not all SD card readers are 4.0 readers. So this is quite handy. And also there's a little hole here. I'm guessing it's an LED for a status. And that's pretty much it. It's not too complicated. Let me see. It should just go right in the back. It should work with the Thunderbolt or a non-Thunderbolt port. And it should just do its business. So I will be testing this out for sure. As soon as I can, I'll also test it out with the HDMI 2.0 port and let you know how good that is. One of the things I'm hoping to do with this is to use this as a kind of a dock of sorts. Like basically, I like to be able to hook up a computer to my TV, right? And if I could have this plugged in to Ethernet, because I have files on my network, maybe stuff plugged in here, and then an HDMI port here, and I could just take my little computer like this guy or any of my laptops and just hook it right up to this and be ready to go. That could be pretty cool. So that's one of the use cases I hope to find for this guy, like a docking station for my televisions. Also, because HDMI 2.0 means you can play pretty much any movie with it, right? Pretty cool. You could, if you don't want to use a Roku stick or whatever, you could do Netflix. If you wanted to just have the flexibility of a computer, with gaming or anything really. So I hope to play around with that. And also, if you're traveling, this is a great way to charge most laptops. So pretty cool. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of the OWC, what do they call it? Uspc travel dock. Take care and God bless.